see bookstores like some of the chains with their coffee shops now, so they're drawing a crowd into that kind of place. That kind of place is not this kind of place. And if I get to choose, I'm in this kind of place. Mm-hmm. This is about treasure hunting, you know. This is about adventure. Mm-hmm. Stuff you were looking for and stuff you didn't know you were looking for, but you found it.
Mm-hmm. The floor in here is the history of the store. Because this store used to be a country and western dance hall / bar. So this section was... Here, let me... here.
Goodbye, me here.
You come over here, and you follow me this way.
All right.
Because what you have is a white line here, and then you have another white line right here. And you have another one further down. This was a parking lot.
Yeah.
Here's another parking space. More parking space.
Oh, yeah, I could fit my compact car in there.
Yeah, well, you could fit... I mean, that's about as big as a truck. That's... I'm serious. I mean, if it's country western dance hall, how many compact cars?
Yeah, and then more pickups and trucks.
More pickups, and if this... And Acres of Books has been here since the 60s, so you have to assume that in 1959 it was a country western dance hall, which probably wasn't. It was probably a country western dance hall in the 40s, so we're talking about enormous cars, because these are enormous parking spaces.
It's only my second trip here. Jack Harrison from the Bay Area told me about it, and I find it just the greatest conglomeration of books I've ever seen. I come from San Diego, and it's my second trip here in 1 month. I came for Easter Island specifically, and I've got to get back now because I'm picking someone up at the hospital. But I turned around, and there was a book on African art that would particularly interest someone I know, and then I'm probably just going to lend it because it's something that I think I'm going to want to keep. Yeah. And I found 2 other books that are totally unrelated to what I came in here for that I just had to get. This is going to be a very expensive habit, but they're very reasonable too. And compared to going to a bookstore, it's just too good to pass up.
Yeah. Sorry to interrupt. I'm going to go into lunch soon. Did you want me to write your credit slip for those?
You know, I'll take the $11.
Okay.
Thanks.
Actually, I threw another hardcovers. I can give you 13.
I'll take 13. Thanks. Probably just sold that man $100 worth of books for $13. Boy, am I a tough businessman.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. $13.
$13, there you go.
One hell of a deal. That's right. But you know what? It's okay.
The experience is worth it.
It's the excuse to be in the store. There aren't many of these left.
I went over there because our wall out here, the bricks were, what do they call it when the coating comes off and they start shredding away. So I went over to the head of the redevelopment agency, told him, this is a problem, and if we're going to be here, I need to fix the building. If we're not going to be here, I'm not going to spend the money. And he said, well, we don't care. Go ahead and fix your building. Again, Mr. Lund, it's going to cost me $7,000 to fix this building. I don't want to spend that money if you're going to tear me down in the next couple of years. Can you give me an answer? We don't care if you fix up your building, Mrs. Smith. So after this 3 or 4 times of repeating the same thing and different things, I got so frustrated I started crying. And he said, send your husband over. I can't deal with hysteria.
Oh, my God.
And that was the attitude. Yeah. There was a church over here that had the most marvelous stained glass windows that they were fighting for to be saved. They came in on a Sunday afternoon and hit that thing 3 times with a wrecking ball.
I generally go to, being a poet, I generally go to the poetry section first, not only to see the new collections of poetry, but also secretly hoping that there'll be another poet there that I'll have the opportunity to speak with.
Books are stuff that you ingest in ways, and they become a part of you. And it's like when you get people who come in there, and it's like you could give me someone's box of books, and I can tell you whether I want to talk to them or not. And I think your books become your personality, become the reflection of you, like your clothes or your movies,
started coming here when I was 14. And
what did you think of the place?
I'm 46 now, so it's 32 years. It was an amazing place. I took it for granted. I thought every place had a bookstore like this. It isn't until I became an adult and realized that this was really a unique place.
You can go to Borders and Barnes and Noble. You can have carpet and air conditioning and comfy chairs. But you go there, you're only going to find what's hot right now. Because of the way we're set up, I can afford to let stuff sit on the shelf for 20 years until somebody wants it. At least once a week, somebody will come up with a book that Bertrand had priced, because we know his handwriting. You know, and he died 40 years ago. But that book's been sitting here waiting for that person to come and get all excited that they found it. And that's where we are, what we're about.